Stop right there and drop that bag of fertilizer immediately. If you see yellow leaves on your garlic and you think more food is the answer, you are literally killing your plants in this very second. You are not helping them, and you are certainly not saving your harvest. Instead, you are making a fatal mistake that destroys your entire crop before the spring even really begins. Most gardeners panic when they see that sickly pale color. They rush to dump chemicals onto the soil, but they are actually suffocating roots that are physically unable to breathe or eat anything at all. Watch this part closely because your garlic is not hungry. It is in a state of total biological paralysis. Even if the sun feels warm on your face, the ground under your feet is still a freezing dark refrigerator. This is the hard truth most beginners ignore until it is too late. If the soil temperature is below 8 or 10 degrees Celsius, which is around 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, your garlic is effectively blind and deaf. It cannot see any of the expensive nutrients you are pouring over it right now. You are simply overloading the dirt with salts and creating a toxic environment that will burn every tender new root the moment it finally tries to wake up from its winter nap. I am going to show you the only real way to actually save your crop and make it turn a deep emerald green in less than 3 days. But you have to forget about the miracle sprays for a moment. Your first and most critical move has nothing to do with buying anything at the store. It has everything to do with jumping the biological engine of the plant. You need to wake those roots up from their deep winter coma. The top inch of your garden might feel okay, but 5 inches down where the garlic bulb sits, it is still a solid block of ice that prevents any nutrient uptake. When you pour cold minerals into that cold mud, they do not dissolve properly and they do not move anywhere. Instead, they sit there like a poison pill right on top of the dormant plant. This is exactly where most people ruin everything, and they do not even realize they are doing it until it is far too late to fix the damage. The most powerful tool in your entire garden right now is simple warm water. But pay attention here, because the sequence is everything. If you take icy cold water from a well or a garden hose, you are going to shock the garlic and freeze the ground even deeper than it already is. This is basically garden suicide. The water must be warm to the touch, exactly like the water you would use to bathe a small child. This warmth acts like a biological signal that tells the earth to start moving again. You need to fill your black buckets or a dark rain barrel and let them sit in the heat of the sun all day long. If there is no sun today, then do not be lazy. Mix some hot water from a kettle until it feels pleasant on your skin. This warm blanket of water is the only thing that can reach down and unlock the roots so they can actually start functioning like they are supposed to. But here is the turning point that separates the master gardeners from the amateurs. You must never, ever pour anything onto bone-dry or cracked earth. If the ground is hard and dry, you will fry your plants instantly the moment you add any kind of nutrition or even warm water. You have to lightly mist the soil first with room temperature water to break that hard surface tension. This allows the warmth to actually sink down to where the roots are waiting for a sign of life. If you pour your water or your fertilizer onto dry dust, it will just run off into the cracks and miss the target completely. You want that soil to feel like a damp sponge and not a flooded swamp. Overwatering in the cold is just as deadly as starving the plant, since it pushes out all the oxygen and rots the bulb. Once you have finished this warm water treatment, the results are going to shock you. Often, you will see your garlic start to thrive without any chemicals at all within 48 hours. You will see that pale yellow color start to fade away, starting from the center of the plant and moving out to the tips. That is the sound of the biological engine finally starting to roar. But once the motor is running and the plant is actually awake, it is time for the professional secret. There is a specific combination of 2 ingredients that acts like high-octane fuel for garlic. We are talking about nitrogen and magnesium. Most gardeners only focus on the nitrogen because they want fast growth. But without magnesium, the plant is physically unable to build the chlorophyll it needs to stay healthy and vibrant. It is like trying to build a massive skyscraper with plenty of bricks but absolutely no mortar to hold them together. For a 10-liter bucket, which is about 2.5 gallons, you need exactly 1 tablespoon of ammonium nitrate and 1 tablespoon of magnesium sulfate. Most of you know this as simple Epsom salt. This is the golden ratio for early spring garlic. You must mix it until every single grain is completely dissolved into the water. Do not guess these measurements and do not think that adding more will make it work faster. Gardening is a game of chemistry and precision. This mixture is designed to be absorbed by the roots the very second it touches them. The nitrogen gives the leaves the strength to stretch toward the sun, while the magnesium ensures that every inch of that growth is a deep and rich green. This is how you get those thick and heavy stalks that lead to garlic bulbs the size of your fist. Skipping the magnesium leaves you with weak and yellow plants that never reach their full potential. Always apply this nutrition after the soil is already hydrated and warm. This creates a safe path for the minerals to travel straight to the heart of the plant without causing any salt shock. It is just like taking a heavy dose of vitamins on a completely empty stomach, which only makes you feel sick. Taking them after a healthy meal makes you feel strong and full of energy. You also need to stop listening to the self-proclaimed experts on the internet who tell you to pour household ammonia solution by the gallon into your garden beds. In a cold spring environment, ammonia is far too aggressive and it creates a massive spike of stress. It can push a young plant to the point of no return. Ammonia releases its nitrogen in a violent burst that can overwhelm the delicate balance of the soil and leave chemical burns on the leaves. If you want a stable and professional result, stick to the nitrate and the Epsom salt. This is the balanced meal that turns pale shoots into a thick green forest. I want you to think about the size and the weight of your yield. You do not just lose time when you mess this up. You lose the actual value of your hard work. Master gardeners know that the secret is working with the natural rhythm of the seasons instead of fighting against them. If you ignore these steps right now, you will spend the rest of the summer trying to play catch-up. Your bulbs will be small, and the cloves will be difficult to peel. But if you do everything correctly right now, you are laying the foundation for a legendary harvest. You will get garlic heads the size of your fist that will store until spring without losing their flavor. Everything depends on what you do in these first few weeks of the season when the plant is most vulnerable. If you have ever killed your garlic without realizing it, or if you have struggled with yellow leaves for years, then hit the like button right now to let me know I am not alone. We need to stop the spread of bad gardening advice. Share this video with a friend who is about to ruin their garlic bed. Subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss my upcoming guide on how to grow massive onions that never go to seed. Now get out there, check your soil temperature, and save your garlic before it is too late. Your move. Happy growing, my friends.